What's up, guys? So I'm next to my VX20. I got all my compartments open. It's airing out after a very long and wet week at Cumberland. I got this from Basketball Concepts. It's a grab bar for the steps that come stock on a VX20 trailer. And I'm going to show you guys how to do it. It comes with these instructions, pretty easy to follow along. It'll tell you all the tools that you need and what you got to do. The first thing we have to do is peel the old EVA foam seat deck off this step here. Now you're going to take some rubbing alcohol and get all that residue off of the top of the step. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is take this step that they've provided. You're going to take the holes, face them away from the boat, set it on the top step, push it all the way left, pull it all the way forward, and then you're going to make some marks in the center of the holes. You can take this off, set it aside. Now you're going to take a center punch and punch the center of those marks that you just made. Next, you want to get your drill bits ready. The instructions call for a 25/64 drill bit. I'm going to start with a smaller one and drill a pilot hole in those center punched spots that I just marked. Holes are drilled and we're going to move on to the next step. So now that you got your holes drilled, you're going to take this step that they've provided, set it on top, like so. Do the same thing, push it all the way to the left, all the way forward, and you're going to get the bolts with the black washers, and you're going to start shoving them in. Now that you got your bolts put in, you're going to put the nylock nuts and the washers on the back side. Now when you put these nylock nuts on, it's important to use some kind of anti-seize so that you don't burn the nylon washer out of the inside that keeps it from coming off. The next step is going to be to tighten these bolts down. You're going to need a 732 hex head wrench, and you're going to need a 9/16 wrench. The next step is going to be to actually put the handle on, and we're going to do that now. All you're going to do is put this up against the step. Put these two bolts in there. Like that. You should be able to just kind of leave it hanging like that for a second until you can get the washers for the backside and the nuts. Now you're going to do the same thing and tighten these bolts down. So now that you have the actual handle installed, now you're going to go ahead and put the EVA foam that they had sent, the C deck. We're going to put it on the step, and they also sent one to match the color to put on the bottom step if you would like to. And another thing is make sure that you guys clean up all your shavings from the drilling. I have a little vacuum cleaner. I'm going to do that here in a second. And then we'll get to putting that C deck on. So there it is, guys. Super easy to install. Basketball Concepts. If you want to make your life a little easier getting up and down off your boat, definitely go grab one of these. Small business trying to grow. Go help them out. I had the camera turned off when I put the EVA foam back on, the C deck, Duradeck, whatever you want to call it. But it comes with these pads to replace the existing pads so that everything matches nice and perfect. There it is, guys. Go check them out, basketballconcepts.com.